explosive football action ignites the Champions League. In a thrilling encounter, PSG and Bayern Munich delivered a 9-goal thriller that had fans on the edge of their seats, and some say the biggest winner might just be Arsenal. We're diving deep into how this epic clash, dubbed one of the greatest games in years, could impact the Gunners' season and their odds of lifting European silverware. Get ready for the analysis.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
The gauntlet has been thrown down after that PSG versus Bayern Munich spectacle. Was it the ultimate display of attacking flair or a defensive disaster? We're breaking down the incredible match, hearing from fans and pundits alike about the sheer joy and chaos on display, and what it means for Mikel Arteta and Arsenal as they face their own Champions League challenge. Can they follow suit? And speaking of challenges, all eyes are on Arsenal as they prepare to face Atletico Madrid in a pivotal Champions League semifinal. This isn't just about advancing. For Arsenal, this game could be the key to saving their season and transforming it into a historic triumph. We've got the inside scoop on the squad's mindset, the pressure of playing a Diego Simon side, and how this monumental tie could either crown their year or see it unravel. Don't miss it. The stage is set for Arsenal's biggest European test. With a place in their first Champions League final since 2006 within reach, we've got the predicted lineup and team news for their clash against Atletico Madrid. We'll break down the key players, the defensive strengths, and the attacking threats, including the crucial return of Bukayo Saka. Will they secure their spot in the final? Stay tuned for all the details, and make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a moment. In a Champions League semi-final clash that redefined entertainment, Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich battled to a stunning 4-3 scoreline in a 9-goal thriller. While the match captivated audiences with its open, attacking football, drawing comparisons to a bygone era of the sport, the ultimate beneficiaries of this high-octane encounter might just be Arsenal. Experts suggest that the Gunners' pragmatic, defensively solid approach, often criticized this season, could prove to be the ultimate differentiator in European competition. Three-time Champions League winner Clarence Seedorf lauded Arsenal's clean sheet record and their ability to grind out results, stating, "So if I had to point out one team now, that would be capable to actually bring it home because of that capacity. Actually, it's Arsenal." This sentiment is echoed by a shift in bookmakers' odds, with Arsenal's chances of winning the Champions League shortening post-PSG versus Bayern. While PSG coach Luis Enrique declared it the best match I have ever managed, and Bayern manager Vincent Kompany acknowledged the fine margins, the defensive frailties exposed in the German club's backline, despite Harry Kane's praise, drew criticism from figures like Wayne Rooney. Arsenal, currently leading the Premier League, now turn their attention to their own Champions League semi-final against Atletico Madrid, a fixture where their own well-drilled unit will be put to the test, but a test they are increasingly seen as capable of passing. The football world is abuzz following a breathtaking Champions League semi-final clash between PSG and Bayern Munich, a game that has set an impossibly high bar and thrown down a gauntlet to Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. Spectators lauded the match as spectacularly good, logic-defyingly beautiful, and football played at light speed, with one fan declaring it the best game all season and proper chaos, proper entertainment. The offensive fireworks, marked by audacious attacking play and a high-scoring affair, have left many wondering if any Premier League team, particularly Arsenal, can produce such a spectacle. Some fans even suggest Arsenal should prioritize their league campaign and field reserves against Atletico Madrid, fearing a humiliation if they reach a final and face Bayern Munich again. Amidst the PSG-Bayern frenzy, discussions also continue regarding Michael Carrick's impact at Manchester United. Fans are divided on whether he should be appointed permanent manager, with some highlighting his success with existing players and comparing him to other successful coaches who started their managerial careers with less experience. Others stress the need for squad depth and smart recruitment over immediate title challenges, suggesting Carrick should be given a chance with club-controlled player acquisition. The debate around Carrick's future is framed against a backdrop of managerial uncertainty across Europe, with many clubs seeking new leadership. Meanwhile, a separate debate has emerged concerning the nature of football discussion, with one commentator finding the focus on banter and funniest outcomes odd, preferring a more traditional engagement with the sport. Arsenal stands on the precipice of transforming a season that has flirted with disappointment into a historic triumph, with the Champions League final now firmly in sight. Despite the intense pressure of a Premier League title race, the Gunners have found an unexpected sense of calm and renewed energy in European competition. This newfound focus comes at a critical juncture, as a potential failure in the Premier League could see the Champions League elevate from an opportunity to a lifeline. Manager Mikel Arteta emphasizes the privilege of this stage, though facing a formidable Diego Simon-led Atletico Madrid in a knockout tie is far from a simple affair. Atletico, desperate for European glory and a fitting send-off for Antoine Griezmann, presents a stern test. The Spanish giants, currently struggling domestically, are fueled by a fierce desire to conquer the Champions League for the first time under Simon and have a history of overcoming Real Madrid in this competition. While Arsenal boasts a robust defensive structure, they face a Griezmann in exceptional form, described as the quarterback of his team, showcasing unparalleled football intelligence and sophistication. The Gunners, lacking a player of similar individual brilliance at this moment, will need to rely on their collective strength and the liberating atmosphere of European nights to seize this monumental opportunity. Victory in the Champions League final wouldn't just save their season, it could etch their name in club history. Arsenal is on the cusp of history as they prepare to face Atletico Madrid in a high-stakes Champions League semi-final clash. The Gunners are vying for a spot in their first final since 2006, a feat that would cap off a remarkable European campaign. Mikel Arteta's side enters the tie with an impressive unbeaten streak of 12 European matches, boasting 10 wins and 2 draws. However, recent knockout fixtures have seen a dip in their usual goal-scoring prowess, averaging just 1.25 goals across their last 4 encounters. Defensive resilience has been the bedrock of Arsenal's European success this season, having conceded only 5 goals in 12 games. The formidable partnership of Raya, Saliba, and Gabriel has proven almost impenetrable, maintaining 13 clean sheets in the 22 games they've started together, and conceding a mere 0.5 goals per game when they anchor the defense. This solid backline will be tested by Atletico's potent attack. The Gunners have been handed a significant boost with the imminent return of star attacker Bukayo Saka, who is expected to make his first start in over a month after recovering from an Achilles injury. Eberechi has also participated in training, though he may be eased back into action. However, Kai Havertz is sidelined with a muscular injury, paving the way for Victor Gyökeres to lead the line. Mikel Merino and Jurrien Timber also remain unavailable. Gabriel Martinelli is pushing for a starting berth on the left wing to inject pace into Arsenal's counter-attacking threat, having already netted 6 Champions League goals this season. Declan Rice is set to command the midfield alongside Martin Odegaard and Martin Zubimendi. The predicted Arsenal XI for the crucial first leg is a 4-3-3 formation featuring Raya in goal, a back four of White, Gabriel, Saliba, and Hincapié, a midfield trio of Rice, Odegaard, and Zubimendi, and an attacking front three of Saka, Gyökeres, and Martinelli. The match kicks off at 20:00 BST on Wednesday, April 29, 2026, and will be broadcast live on TNT Sports 1 in the United Kingdom.